For some of you, your own spirit team wants you to know that your manifestations are somewhat at play. Okay. It's just that you won't necessarily get the answers as you expect them, but everything is unfolding as it should. The only thing that you need to do is believe in the process itself, okay? Because something is underway, something is under construction as far as you are concerned here. There are spiritual allies that are also working on your behalf here to make sure that whatever that you want to achieve in life becomes a reality here, guys. Okay, you just have to trust the process as it goes. Okay, there's a sense of you not understanding what's really happening, or whatever that you have asked for, is it really happening, or is it something that is coming? Okay, so something about how you are not able to see what's in front of you. Okay, something is already in front of you, but you don't necessarily see this. Okay, say for instance, you prayed for protection. Okay, so whatever that you are praying for, it has to align. Okay, always remember that whatever that you pray for or you manifest in life, there has to be an alignment of some sort for it to become a reality. This is why you also must be in alignment with your higher self, so that whatever that you want to achieve comes to play here. Okay, so you prayed for protection, and boom, whatever that pet that you had, perhaps it died, perhaps it disappeared in a way. And here you are worried about the pet, why the pet disappeared, etc. Not understanding that that pet was actually the root cause of your problems, why you were necessarily vulnerable in spirit, because that very same pet was the very same thing that was being used against you, more like a monitoring spirit that worked against you, seeing everything that you do. Okay, so for some of you, that's exactly what you could be dealing with, or something like that. Okay, that is just more of a typical example. Okay, so if you have a pet and the pet is being used against you, more like monitoring you and delivering the message to whoever is working against you, because it is your pet, you love it, you feed it. So this is you simply feeding the enemy in disguise without you knowing. And you wonder why you pray for protection, why you ask for protection from your own spirit team, but nothing actually comes to play. It's because the distraction comes from something that you trust, or something that you believe, something that you feed, something that is one of your own. Okay, so this is why that particular pet has to be removed, so that what you are asking for can actually happen. Because there is no way that whatever that you are asking for can actually happen whereas the pet is still around you. Okay, so it has to be removed. So for some of you, there's a sense of things that will be removed, if not already. Whatever this is, know that it is for your highest good, so that you align with your higher self and you achieve whatever goals that you want to achieve in this lifetime. Okay, something like that. Say for instance, you must also be practical as to whatever that you are asking for, whatever that you are asking for, whatever that you are wishing for, whatever that you are manifesting. Make sure that it is practical, make sure that it is relevant. Because if you want to jump timelines like that, or just cut corners in a way, it won't necessarily happen. Say for instance, you are wishing to have a child of your own. Okay, and you don't even have a partner. You can't simply ask for a child. Okay, you have to be practical. The first thing you must pray for or ask for, it's a partner that is aligned with your dreams, hopes, and journey as well. Okay, so that when you have a partner, only then you can ask for a child. You can't necessarily ask for a child, because if you ask for a child, and say for instance you are already in a relationship and that person is being removed because that person doesn't necessarily match the qualities of being a father in a way. Okay, then you wonder why am I facing obstacles instead of me getting answers? It's because of your way of doing things. It's all about how you do it, not what you do, but how you do it. Okay. So you must ask for a partner before, so that the partner will align with what you are hoping for, because it's something that you have prayed for, it's something that you have asked. Okay. So some things might come more like a misalignment because it was not divinely guided from the beginning. So if the roots are not necessarily firmly strong, the structure will definitely fall. Okay. So this will cause for more of a distraction, that something must happen for something to actually manifest, so that you actually reach to a point where you will definitely find yourself happy and manifesting exactly what you want. Okay, so this means you will have to deconstruct for you to have a stable foundation, with an understanding that a foundation is actually built from the beginning, so that it becomes strong and firm. It doesn't matter how slow you move, as long as where you're hitting it, it's a direction that you understand and you are aligned with it, there's nothing wrong. Okay? Rather than rushing a bus and get somewhere only to find that something is amiss, something is misaligned, the structure will fall and you wonder. And you be like, the universe is against me. My own spirit team are not supporting me. My ancestors are not protecting me. Okay. Instead, pause, look deep within, with an understanding what is happening, why it is happening. Is it aligned with exactly what you asked for? That's exactly okay. Instead of you jumping the gun and be like, my prayers are not answered in a way. So for some of you, your prayers are answered like that. Whatever that is that you see as an obstacle, whatever that is that you see as a problem, that particular problem, it's your manifestation at play. Your prayers are somewhat answered and your manifestations are somewhat at play, so that things align as they should. Okay. All you need to do is sit down and see through, beneath the naked eye, see beneath the illusion, so that you understand that you are indeed in alignment. If you are seeing 222, it's more like trust the process, don't rush it, don't force it, because if you force it, you will moreover try to jump timelines or manipulate the path itself. It will also work against you in a way. So be patient with yourself and the forces that are actually working with you, because there are forces that are also working with you in a way. And for some of you, I'm also getting that all is well and good. Things are actually happening for you here. Things are actually unfolding as they should. So your manifestations are somewhat at play, especially if you are seeing 1111, 444, 1101. Okay, so new beginnings already are here for some of you. Okay, you just have to recognize that new beginnings are here and trust the direction that your own spirit team are actually leading you to, and also ask for guidance day in and day out. Let this be a process, not something that can actually happen overnight or something like that. Okay, trust that this is life and you should live it like that, day in and day out. So trust your own spirit team each and every day, and the direction that they are actually directing you to, what they are actually saying that you should do. Okay, trust your intuition, trust your spiritual team here, and also know that you are highly protected like that. Okay, some blessings comes more in disguise, so you have to recognize them. Okay, so we'll dive here to the cards and see the type of energies that are somewhat supporting you at this time, my collective here, guys. Okay, so you are highly appreciated by me, guys, for just stopping here and choosing me. You are appreciated so much, and all your support as far as the channel is concerned, all your likes, your comments, your super thanks are somewhat recognized, and I appreciate them. Okay, so we'll dive and see exactly who is connecting with you or in support of you in spirit here, guys. Okay, So always remember, the readings are always general like that. So take whatever that resonates with you and your life journey. Never force anything onto yourself here, guys, okay? So let's dive. Spirit, can you speak for the collectives, please? And thank you. Who is connecting with my collective at this time? Okay. Who is connecting with my collective at this time? Spirit, speak, please, for my collective energy, please, and thank you. Who is here for my collective at this time? Spirit, speak. Yeah. So, why the cards are like this? Okay. So, we're having Lady Portia. We're having Lady Portia coming in for you here. This is justice being restored. Okay. So, something could have been happening behind your back that you were not necessarily aware of. Okay. Whatever that is being removed at this time, know that it is for your highest good. See this as justice somewhat being restored. Okay? See this as justice being restored at this time. So, Lady Portia is saying divine order. Everything must go according to divine order. Whether it is you on the right or the next person on the wrong, okay? Because we live by choices. Some things you had a hand in it, some things you had, there's a part that you played. Like I always say, it takes two to tango. Okay, the minute you recognize your flaws as well and accept them with grace so that you are able to move forward, that will do the trick. Okay, so Lady Portia is saying divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding at this time. Okay, so let's get the message of Lady Portia for you here and see. Okay, because Lady Portia is more like Lady Justice for you here. So Lady Portia is saying right now a call for justice is being brought into your space. Even if this means you will lose out, there's really no loss in the higher state of truth. Okay, act from the heart, see the other person's point of view, and surrender your pride so that you are coming from a loving space. If you've made a choice that wasn't for your highest good, admit it. Through this honesty, you are releasing any karmic bonds, or rather, you are anchoring of fear from your energy. So this is simply you letting go of karmic bonds here, and you are anchoring any fear from your energy as well. Take the time to learn from this situation. And if you are involved in an illegal issue as well, know that Lady Portia and the angels of justice are gathering around to honor everyone involved. So, karma, dharma involves all of us. It doesn't care whether you are rich, whether you are poor, whether you are whatever tribe you are, okay, it is here. So it's all up to you whether you accept what's coming in front of you or not, because the more you accept, the better it gets, okay? Then you will understand that everything is happening for what? For your highest good. Because karma is something that you can't necessarily run from, okay? It's something that you have to face head on, deal with it, close the chapter, move on in life, because this will come more like a stumbling block if you keep on keeping on, something like that here for some of you here, guys, okay? Yeah, so let's see why Lady Portia is here. Okay, why Lady Portia is here for my collective energies. Well, speak, please. And thank you. One more energy. Oh, okay. So I'll take this one. I'll take hope. This one is Diana. Focused intention. Okay. Focused intention. At the bottom, we're having Bridget with inner strength here, guys. Okay. So Hope is saying love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Choose loving thoughts. Like I always say, you manifest, you are what you think, okay? Something like that. So let's get the message of hope here. Let's get the message of hope for you, collective. Okay. The message of hope for my collective energy. So let me look for hope. Okay. So hope is saying love is yours, recognize your divine worth, choose loving thoughts. Okay. Angels are gathering around you in celebration that you are finally willing to see how loving and lovable you are. Hope is here with her legion of love angels, guiding you to see that you are deserving of loving relationships, loving experiences, and loving, okay, and loving acceptances from the world around you. It seems that you are really moving beyond the limitations that you once had in this department. Okay, but know that whenever you do question your worth, you can call on hope to shine her guiding light up on you. Your angels want you to know that they love and cherish you, and they are grateful that you are giving yourself the same support. Okay, so for some of you, this is all about your value, your worth. Okay, something about that self-worth here. Okay, so it has to be worthy for you to have it. Okay, or it speaks about the relationships that you might find yourself in where you are undervalued, something like that, whereas this is something that can necessarily work against you, where you have to question your worth all the time. Okay, so they actually want you to know that you are deserving also of love, and also being loved and cherished, because that's exactly how your own spirit team feels about you. Okay, so say for instance you are in a relationship that is not that much loving and you are not even aware. So it's more of a facade rather that you are not seeing here. Okay, so whatever that is, like I have given an example of a pet. You might love this pet thinking that the pet is your own, not knowing that it's something that is working against you. It's something that the enemy is making use of to get access to you. As much as you try to stay in your lane or something like that, but you wonder why some things have access over you, without an understanding that whatever connection that you might be having with whatever that pet is not that much of realistic. So it's something that doesn't necessarily support you but rather work against you. Okay, yeah, something like that. For some of you, maybe this has something to do with your worth. It can be something connected to your work, your relations, or whatever this is here, guys. Okay, so it's something that is somewhat now being highlighted so that you are aware of, instead of seeing something as more of an obstacle of some sort. Okay, something like that. So we'll dive to the tarot cards here and see what is this for my collective. Okay, Spirit, can you speak for the collectives, please, and thank you. What is this all about? What is this all about here for my collective? What is this all about here for my collective? Okay, so you're dealing with people who are opposing what you do, who are acting like they are with you when they are actually not. Always remember, in life, people that follow you a lot, people that are more concerned about you a lot, you might think that they have the highest intention as far as you're concerned, only to find that you are dealing with your opposers, your opposition, because for the most time, your opposition is actually the ones that keep tabs more on you, so that they will know whether are you still on the right track or are you failing. Okay, for some of you it can be that energy where these people are somewhat being exposed, and this is what maybe you see this: oh, people are not supporting me, or people are like this. Okay, people will only love you as long as they benefit out of you. not as you rise. As you rise, you will see who's for you and who's definitely against you when you rise. But when they can actually benefit, walk all over you, see you as a walkover, okay, they will pretend as much as they can to be nice and all. But as you grow, as you evolve, they will show their true colors, that how actually they feel about you. Maybe that's exactly what you could be experiencing at this time. The Five of Wands. Now you see their intentions. Now you see their true faces, that they are your opposition. They work against you. Okay, they are not for you, but rather against you. Now that you are moving forward, they are showing you exactly what's there, or is just Lady Justice at play here, making sure that you are aware. Okay, and you see this more like an obstacle, as in something could be wrong, nothing is wrong. Okay, it is just your answers coming in. It is just justice being restored. It is just your prayers now being answered like that. Okay, so for the most time, your fans are sometimes your biggest enemies, because they have to know each and every move that you make, each and every step that you take. Fail, then you will know. Okay? Trip, then you will know. They'll be the first one to laugh. They'll be the first one to mock, what else you thought they were with you. Something like that. Only then you will know. Okay? So, Spirit, speak more for the collectives, please, and thank you. Let's see. The Hermit, we're having Virgo. You could be Virgo, dealing with a Virgo. Okay, so this is more of a lesson learned for some of you. Lesson learned. So it is that time where you have to stick to your guns as well. Prevent such individuals. Okay, protect your peace. Protect what is yours. For some of you, this is more like your own spirit team blocking these individuals. Okay, okay, so for some of you, it can be you hermetizing yourself, moving away from those that you thought were your own, whereas they were your opposers. Okay, so you are now concentrating on what has been given to you, how to move forward now. Okay, definitely they are keeping tabs on you. They are with the page at the bottom of the deck. So it's more like them snooping, wanting to know exactly what is happening in your life. What is it that they can do to ruin? At the same time, they are scared. Okay. It can be you dealing with people who are scared of justice or scared of judgment because justice is here. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. So they might be creating more of a ruckus. It can be an argument of some sort, okay, a page, all right, something like that. So let's see more. Speak for the collectives, please, and thank you. Speak more. So they are blocked, okay. It's a situation where they are blocked from seeing exactly what is it that you are doing, okay, or what is it that is manifesting now new in your life. For some of you, maybe this has something to do with your work, your craft, what you do best, something that you are mastering, or okay, something like that with the Ace of Wands. So let's see, first speak more. Yeah, they're keeping tabs on you, but they are blocked. This card falls under the Seven of Wands. They are being blocked for also being able to see what's happening in your life, what's coming in your life, anything connected to your, it can be your money, it can be your destiny as well here. Okay, because moreover the wheel is spinning in your favor, that's why they are being forced to walk away here. So we had the Eight of Pentacles, we now having the Eight of Cups. So the wheels of justice is now spinning in your favor here, guys. Okay, so there's a sense of them now being forced to walk away. Okay, or this is you walking away from them because now you know. Okay, something of that sort here. So this is you now standing your ground, knowing that you are your own cheerleader here. The Queen of Wands, you know exactly what is it that you want, how to get it, etc. Okay, and the kind of effort that you have to put in. Something of that sort here. So let's see the influence to all this. What's the influence for my collective? What's the influence? Love. It's because your own spirit team love you that much, okay? And they are in support. So they are celebrating now that you are awake. So for some of you, it's that sense of you meeting your higher self, something like that, okay? Because once you meet your higher self, you won't necessarily take a any Tom and Jerry like that in your life, okay? You will understand. You will have some firm boundaries as far as your life is concerned, whom you allow in your energy, etc. Here, guys, okay? You won't just say whatever comes goes, okay? Something like that. It speaks more like that, okay? So you meeting your higher self, you could be seeing 1111. So everything is aligned as it should. So you are being reminded that everything is going accordingly here. So this calls for a celebration, not that type of energy where you have to be said that, oh, okay, however this might come out for you, my collective, because for some of you, it can be that hard lesson that you are learning the hardest way here, that what you see is not always what you get, okay? Something of that sort. And for some of you, it is just that energy that is good, that energy, this energy, okay, where you feel happy, you feel content. Now you know your value. It speaks of self value here with the Ace of Cups here. You loving yourself like that, okay, not wanting that type of validation from someone to make you feel whole again or something of that sort for you here, okay? Yeah. Okay. So let's see more cards for you here. Let's see what is it that your ancestors have to say as far as the messages that are here are concerned, okay? Spirit, can you speak more for the collective, please, and thank you. What is it that the ancestors have to say as far as the energy that is here is concerned? Spirit, speak for the collectives, please, and thank you. What is it that the ancestors have to say for my collective, please? Mirror. We're having mirror guardian saying take time to reflect, okay? So for some of you with this, it's more like now it's like you holding a mirror for them to see, or the energy could be vice versa, okay? Now you see clearer or something like that. Or this is a call for you to reflect, to see more as far as what you couldn't see. At the bottom, we're having the guardian angel saying you are not alone. Know that you are not alone. There are angels of light that are somewhat supporting you as you take the lead. Okay? We're having Aries at the top. This is the Emperor's energy here. It says take charge with authority. This is the Lord's energy. It says take charge with authority. Okay? So your guardian angel is here, and also the emperor's energy is at the heart. This is you just taking your power and owning it like that. Look at this, broken arrows. They can no longer harm you, okay, because you're not letting them. Broken arrows, it is that time of peace as far as you are concerned here. So let's get the messages here. Mirror, mirror. So a mirror also speaks of what they were able to see as far as your life is concerned here. Them being able to see your life just like that through those monitoring spirits or whatever this is here. So the mirror guardian is saying, take some time to reflect on your strengths and challenges and how far you have come. Recognize your gifts. Okay? Recognize your gift. So the mirror is saying you are a beautiful being who has surmounted to many challenges and expanded in so many ways. Your angels are now guiding you to take inventory of your life now, to take the time to note all of your recent experiences, the challenges you have encountered, the strength you have developed, and the lessons you have learned. Your angels want you to reflect on your strength, in particular, those aspects of yourself that you feel have been acknowledged by others. Okay, offer yourself approval where it's due, and know that when you give yourself credit, others will be able to do so as well. So it is that time when you have to keep, or rather give yourself a tap in the back, congratulate yourself in a way that you are much more stronger than you anticipate. Okay, whatever that is. Okay, know that you are a conqueror. Okay, so you can claim this in your commenting section. I am a conqueror. Okay, so though it might be something that was not necessarily easy for you here, but you're here. The fact that you are here, it simply means that you are much more stronger than what you give yourself credit for. Okay, so let's get the message of the emperor here. Let's get the message, okay, of the emperor. Let me. So the emperor here is saying, don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong. Sometimes you have to take control in order to be honored. If you feel that your kindness or gifts are being taken for granted, it's time to change that. There is no excuse for bad behavior, and the ancestors are encouraging you to hold your ground and speak your mind in a fearless, loving way. You have okay, you have the energy and might to overcome a dream, okay, to overcome dramas or energies that aren't working for your growth. And it's time to take charge before you find yourself in a situation you don't want to find yourself in. You are being encouraged to be the boss instead of being bossed. Okay, so this brings the energy of ambition and can show that you have the potential to move upwards on a professional level, but only if you act with authority and show who you really are. Okay, similarly to the energy of hope, self-worth, self-value. Okay, so for some of you, it can be that energy where you feel undervalued in a way, that you are somewhat being encouraged, or rather finding strength in a manner that you are standing your ground now, you know your value. Okay, something like that. So the guardian angel here is saying, watch for signs and reminders from your angels and loved ones that are close by. Remember, they are working hard to guide you. It can be synchronicities, okay? It can be through your dream state or whatever this is. So the guardian angel here is saying everyone has a guardian angel who has been with them in all their past lifetimes and will be there in all lifetimes to come. So know that you are never alone and never will be alone. This is a huge reminder that there is always help and support available to you. Your guardian angel is with you now and is here to aid you in all of your endeavors. In order to fully receive their support, first ask for it, then surrender to the process. Know that whatever unfolds will be for your highest good. Whatever unfolds will be for your highest good. Okay? Whether you choose to like it, avoid it, ignore it in a way, it is what it is. And you have to know that whatever it is actually for your highest good here. It's not something that is working against you. Okay? So let's see what is it that Mother Moon has to say for you here. Let's see. Mother Moon, can you speak for my collective energies, please? And thank you. What's more for my collective energy to know at this time? What's more for my collective energy to know at this time? For a speak, please. And thank you. Okay, I have two cards here. Let's see. Believe in the impossible. We're having the blue moon. Okay, maybe it's something that transpired during the blue moon, or something literally changed then, and you can only see its manifestation now. Okay, so Gemini could be specific, or you're dealing with Gemini. The answers you need are coming. For some of you, I'm also getting the answers are already here. So you already know, for some of you, based on the reading. So it can be that already you know, or for some of you, this is exactly what is unfolding. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or you are Gemini yourself. So have faith in your dreams. That's all you have to do. Have faith in your dreams here. We're having the waxing crescent moon. Okay, the waxing crescent moon. At the top, we're having surrender to the divine. Full moon, surrender to the divine. Okay, so let's see. Spirit speak more for my collective peace, and thank you. Okay, we're having Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. Something, whatever that is, being released at this time, Scorpio energy, it's something that was working against you, standing in your light so that your light can literally shine. Okay, so whatever that is it's now leaving you so that you can actually shine your light. Okay, collective, something of that sort, because luck is now on your side. Luck is on your side. We're having Sagittarius new moon. Okay, another card. So Sagittarius, Scorpio, Gemini, you could be one of those. Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle approaches. The end doesn't necessarily mean all peaches and cream. Sometimes it can be, endings are painful sometimes. Okay, they don't necessarily come with something like that. For some of you, this could be that. Okay, because a new chapter is somewhat unfolding. That's why there's a need for you to hold your vision at this time, Capricorn. It could be Capricorn as well. Full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, one last card from Mother Moon. Yes, meditate and contemplate. Prosperity lies ahead. Taurus energy at the bottom. Taurus energy. Then you're also having Pisces here saying meditate and contemplate. Okay, yeah, meditate and contemplate, and also know that prosperity lies ahead. Okay, Taurus, prosperity lies ahead of you. Okay, so let's see the type of dragon that is connecting with you in closing this reading for you. Let's see. What dragon is what dragon is connecting with my collective at this time? Which dragon is actually connecting with my collective at this time? For speak for the collectives, please, and thank you. Okay. Which dragon is connecting with my collective at this time, and why? Spell speak, please, and thank you for my collective. Which dragon is coming in? So we're having the aquamarine dragon from Neptune. The aquamarine dragon from Neptune saying it enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. Develop your psychic abilities and receive ineffable soul knowledge. We're having the silver dragon at the bottom. The silver dragon here is saying it illuminates your potential with higher light. Access untapped resources. Look into your soul. see higher possibilities. So water is connected to creation, the sacral chakra. So you are receiving something for you to create something new. This is your new manifestations, or this is your whatever that is unfolding now. So you are tapping into something that you have not necessarily tapped in, or something that your own spirit team has not tapped into. This is something connected to what? Your higher self here, okay? So you are being given the key, okay? You are being given the key here to unlock what was hidden, okay? Because it says now access untapped resources, whatever those resources that will somewhat change your life for the better. So we're also having the earth and the air dragon. It represent a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Stay balanced, ground your visions, manifest your hopes and dreams. Okay? Manifest your hopes and dreams. So the earth and the air dragon here. Okay? So let me get one last more for you. One last dragon here for the collective. Spirit speak for the collectives. One last dragon that is coming in for my collective here. So we're having the green dragon, another key. Okay, so the green dragon is saying it helps you tune into the secrets of nature, receive answers and guidance from nature, align with your divine answers. I mean, your divine essence. At the bottom, we're having the pure white dragon from Orion. It transforms you, or transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know, act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. Okay? Yeah. Then we're having the emerald dragon saying it brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your fifth dimensional blueprint. Okay? The cosmic abundance is here. So there are forces of the highest good that are supporting you, and also the blessings connected to that here, guys. Whatever abundance that you will be receiving here, it's destined, it's something that is meant to find you anyway. Okay, that's another thing that I'm also getting. So you will definitely be getting answers from Mother Earth. So there's a sense of balance between the yin and the yang as far as you are concerned. So some answers you will get through nature, some answers you will also get through your intuition. Okay, with Neptune being here. Okay, so pay attention to the signs, pay attention to the signs, whatever that you are seeing. It can be your dream state or whatever this is here, guys. Okay, so I feel like that's your overall energy, and it somewhat resonate with some of you here, guys. Okay, so if you're still watching, you are highly appreciated here, guys. Okay, so if this is your first time, do subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and maybe if you find this more relevant to you and your situation here or your life journey. And as a comeback, guys, you are highly appreciated for always coming back and supporting the channel in some way, shape, or form here, guys. Okay, so until then, you take care. Bye.